Greetings everyone and welcome to Ball X Pit, a new video for the channel where today we're going to be checking out the demo. This game is slated for release in October this year, so only a couple of months away at this point, and is built on Steam as a brick-breaking, ball-fusing, base-building survival roguelike. Honestly, I kind of feel like that, you know, you had all of that momentum, you should have gone for like Bonanza or Extravaganza, but survival roguelike. Sure, we'll go with that. I'm not entirely sure that this game, from what I have seen in the on the Steam page, would really fit with survival roguelite, but sure, okay, we'll go with it. You can batter hordes of enemies with ricocheting balls and gather the riches of the pit to expand your homestead, generate resources, and recruit unique heroes. Okay, I mean, you've definitely got the hooks there. Whether they're going to be able to carry my weight, I'm not entirely sure, but what I have seen on the screenshots definitely gets my attention. It kind of gives the vibes of like Pong X Vampire Survivors. In fact, I saw that a lot in the reviews. This is basically Vampire Survivors and a brick-making game, or Pong, or any number of games. And I'm loving those kinds of fusions, honestly. Peglin was another one I absolutely adored. Who knew the basically pachinko and RPG elements would fuse so well? And yet, there we are. Right, so we're going to just jump into the game. And it's always easier to show than to describe. And we will see what kind of legs this game has on it. I already love the art style, though. I will say this kind of fusion of 3D and pixel art. It's what the heck? Oh, I'm very much liking the psychedelic. Babylon has fallen. Oh, that was the Tower of Babylon. Oh, a pit is all that remains. So kind of an inverse Babylon then. This game is developed by Kenny Sun and is published by Devolver Digital, a name that I'm sure needs no introduction. So I have high hopes, and now treasure seekers flock to explore the depths. I will say that the font is a little bit harder for me to read, so I do apologize if I slip over any words. Is this literally like an inverse Babylon? Okay, layer 1, the Boneyard. Okay, I'm using PS5 controller for this, but I am aware that you can play with mouse and keyboard easily enough to move your character. There we go, very well. Aim, okay, that also makes sense, very well. Okay, and we're going to want to go, waha! Let's see how this goes. Collect the gems to gain experience, very well. I do quite like that I can basically hold that there. Now, is this going to be like a traditional game like this where you're going to want to try and get behind, or collect gems to gain experience points? Very well, I will do just that. Okay, yeah, I'm fairly certain that this is in fact, though I am noticing I've only got one of the spiky balls and then a lot of what feel like much weaker balls, if I'm honest. Can I destroy you? And it seems also whenever a ball reaches, I'm noticing the balls have some sort of like seek function if they have reached the back of the playfield. Doesn't look like I have to catch them. Ooh, I can do detailed stats. Right, endurance 6, strength. Can I bring up details? Okay, endurance affects my HP. Okay, scaling E. Interesting. Strength affects base damage. That's all it does. Leadership, baby ball count, and bait. Okay. So I'm going to assume that the little white balls then are the baby balls, and the red spiky one is the mother ball. I don't know. Baby ball count and baby ball damage. So we probably want to get leadership up then. Speed. General ball speed, general movement speed, dexterity, crit chance, and fire rate. Oh, maybe fire rate? So I'm not sure. I think leadership will probably be more important than fire rate ultimately. You know, I guess it's the difference between, you know, you shooting bullets like a pistol, or you shooting bullets like a machine gun. Either way, if you only got 9 bullets, it's not going to make that much of a difference. Intelligence, well, in our case 4, affects AoE power, status effect power, and passive power. Okay, I quite like this. Very well. Ooh, okay. So I get some details with L2. So, bleed. Level 1, 25 to 44 hit temp. Okay, so I've got... This is my main attack then, the red spiky ball. Inflicts 2 stacks of bleed. Bleeding enemies receive 1 damage per stack when hit by a ball. Max 8 stacks, very well. Or I can take these. I can level it up. Inflicts 4 stacks. Oh, that's very nice. It has a summary down the bottom straight away, but I'll read the blurb first. Bleeding enemies receive 1 damage per stack when hit by a ball. There are a maximum of 11 stacks, so it increases the maximum bleed stacks. It increases the amount of bleed stacks applied and the damage. Very nice. Stone Effigy. New passive. Every 7 to 12 rolls, spawn a stone soldier with 194 health on your side. Stone soldiers are immune to ball damage and move up the field, blocking and attacking enemies in the way. So I'm assuming that the blocks will attack me if they manage to get down to the bottom layer, and you attack them as you're going up. Very well. New ball, Egg Sack. 25 to 44 hit damage, explodes into 2 to 3 baby balls on hitting an enemy. Has a 3-second cooldown before it can shoot again. Oh, I'm definitely going to take that one. I can reroll though if I want to, but we're absolutely not going to do that. Let's just fire all of the balls, please and thank you. Enemies will attack you if they get close to you or reach the bottom. Okay, well, okay, yeah, no, they looked a bit nasty. Very well. Hang on. Oh, toggle towards fire. You walk slower while shooting. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I catch them before they hit the back. All right. I do quite like that. I can adjust the game speed with the bumpers. Okay, fair enough. But if I'm just right in front of an enemy, I can basically just plow the bullets in front, as long as I'm aiming straight forward. Oh, some of the balls? Oh, is it the special balls can? It might be that the special balls are able to, well, my main balls are able to destroy incoming projectiles, because the baby balls definitely weren't doing that. Right, we've increased our strength, and we've got some new balls. Diamond Hilted Dagger increases the crit chance to 20% when hitting enemies in front. So if I'm hitting them directly from the front. Okay. New ball, Earthquake, 26 to 46 damage, deals 4 to 11 damage to nearby units in a 3x3 tile. Ooh, I like that one, AoE. And Freeze has a 4% chance to freeze enemies for 5 seconds. Frozen enemies receive 25% more damage. But I'm going to assume that based on the nature of this game, that doesn't actually freeze them in place. But I think we're going to go with the Earthquake Ball. Yeah, that seems like a solid choice. I very much want to get you out of the way before you become a problem for me. There we go. All right, that's a... Ooh, what do we have here? Let's find out. Fusion Reactor. What? Fission randomly levels up your equipment 1 or more times. Did it say fusion reactor? Okay, I mean fission, I guess. Not quite fusion, it's literally the opposite in fact. But okay, +1 to 5 levels. Oh, okay. I am starting to see the similarities with Vampire Survivors. There's a reason why it was so often commented in the Steam reviews. Very well. Level on 2 of my primary weapons though is pretty solid. Very much like that. We've got some extra speed and a new ball. Okay, I can level 1 up. Or I can go for a new one. Poison, 26 to 46 hit damage. Applies 1 stack of poison on hit, max 5 stacks. Poison lasts for 6 seconds, and each stack deals 1 to 3 damage per second. It's not a lot of damage, but I guess that would be a change based on having a high intelligence, since that seems to affect my ability to do that kind of AoE damage specifically, or scales the AoE damage. I am worrying a little bit. Like, my normal thing here would be to attack the sides and let it move up, but are they chanting? They are chanting. Remember, you can press... that's true, I could, I suppose. And then I don't have to worry about holding down the fire trigger, but I do move slower, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, there's a new fusion over there, but very much want to get rid of you before you become a problem. So let me just attack directly forward. There we go. I do kind of want to still get the attacks behind them, though. Endurance, so that's directly going to increase my hit points. We've got... Hourglass. Balls deal 150... Oh, is this a case where I've got 4 weapons? Because I noticed a difference in the size of those. Unless when I put something... I will confess, I don't remember how big those boxes were, but I think they were always as tall as that. There's a very different shape to the boxes in the top row versus the bottom row, so it might be like Vampire Survivors again. I hazard to make the comparison. But it might be the case that the top row is your weapons, the bottom row is your modifiers and your passives. It does say new passive, to be fair. Crown of Thorns. Destroy the 2 nearest enemies when you're hit from close range. I don't like betting on losing. Balls deal 150% damage, but damage decays by 30% each time they bounce. I don't like that either. Let's increase poison instead. So we're going to increase the poison damage from 1 to 3. Applies for 6 seconds, and each stack deals that damage per second. So we go from 1 to 3 to 2 to 4. It's not terrible. And a base damage up increase. Okay, fair enough. Let's grab a little bit more. We do seem to be getting a lot of levels. You know what, though? Let's go and grab this fusion reactor. Let's see what we get from you. one level. Okay, fair enough. 1 out of the 5 possible. Yeah, it's about my luck, to be fair. No. Calm down with those archery balls, please. I would very much like to start getting up and behind our enemies, honestly. I'm feeling the pain of just doing this the brute force way. That being said, maybe this character is the brute force way. Ooh, what's this? Ruby hilted dagger. Increases the crit chance to 15% when hitting enemies in the back. Oh, very much what we want if we want to get up behind them. But I could increase the bleed stacks or increase the range on Earthquake. A 4x4 tile is a big upgrade in potential AoE damage. I do wonder if I can increase that further with just high intelligence. That would be really, really good. It does seem that certain types of attacks definitely have different stats. Certain balls favor different stats. Okay, 1 to 3 upgrades. Only 1 to 3. Interesting. Oh, we got the maximum though. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated on that one. But they definitely see certain balls would benefit from scaling certain stats more than others though. We don't have any more archers who are firing arrows at us at least. Oh, what? Okay, the level is increasing in size. Right. All of our attacks are level 3. All baby balls deal 20% more damage. That seems solid. Increase the range at which you pick up items. It doesn't really seem that important to me. Decrease damage. Well, I haven't taken any damage yet that I'm aware of. Hopefully that is true now. Otherwise, I've just betrayed how unobservant I am. All right, well, now that we've got an easy access up there, let's go ahead and just... But I wonder if you get any kind of benefit from catching the balls versus just letting them hit the tile behind you. This certainly looks like an elite battle, and it kind of, you know, is very elite battle coded on the side there. I did notice a couple of people mentioning how much like a mobile game this looked like in the Steam reviews, and now I'm playing it, I do agree, but not in the negative. Like this is like the fun mobile games, but without the constant ads. You know, you always, what hooks you on them is that they look fun. They are fun to play, but then, you know, every 5 steps you take, you have to watch an ad to play more. And this is sans the ad, which is very much appreciated. All right, leadership is 4+1. Very nice. Our baby balls will increase a little bit. What have we got here? Ethereal cloak. Balls go through enemies and deal 25% bonus damage until they hit the back of the field. And then what? I'm not sure in a ball bouncing game of going through. I mean, that's very good for like a Super Bowl or something, but it's going to mean that I'm going to have to be much more aggressive with that. Increase ball launch speed by 20%, but get knocked back a little each time you shoot a ball. That's not the worst. All baby balls increase. I mean, I'm kind of tempted. Let's find out what you do. And endurance, and okay, never mind. We got another thing. Increases the crit chance to 30% when hitting enemies on their left side, which if you can move through enemies, if I make all launches sidelong, we could maximize the effect of that. I think so. All right. Let's see if, oh yes, that is very much the right way to, okay. But interesting, I cannot make the angle more acute than this, which is a bit of a shame, I'll be honest with you. We've got 10% chance of dodge incoming attacks. I'm still not being hit yet. Increase crit chance to 20% when you hit enemies in the same column as you. So I guess this would be fine if you were shooting straight up. But we're definitely not going to be doing that, so that doesn't help. Do I re-roll here? I mean, I could. Sure, let's see what we get. We could increase the crit effect. We could increase baby balls. I think we're going to go with the crit effect, sure. Let's try that a little bit more. Let's keep getting those nice acute angles. There we go. In fact, let's go and grab this. Evolution fuses certain combinations of fully upgraded balls into powerful new balls. What's this one? Okay, we've got... I was kind of expecting, I'm going to be honest, because of all the other similarities, I was kind of expecting that I needed to level up the kind of passives and they would merge, but it seems that this is a bit different. Fusion. Okay, I can apparently fuse things, but let's go back. There we go. Let's evolution. I can merge. Okay, well, let's go with evolution. Because fusion just sounds like I'm going to be mixing the effects, whereas evolution at least specifically said it was going to be something new. Swamp. Leaves behind tar blobs over time. Enemies who walk into tar blobs are dealt 13 to 25 damage and are slowed by 50%. How do you mean slowed? For 7 seconds and gain 1 stack of poison, up to 8 stacks. Each stack of poison deals 1 to 3 damage, so it's downgraded my poison effect. The ball and its tar blobs also deal 5 to 10 damage to nearby units. Okay, I'm down for finding this out. Let's see how that goes. Not too bad, actually. Quite good, one might say. Let's be sure to grab all of the experience as we go. All right, let me have another quick look. So leadership, we've now got a baby ball count of 6. That's quite nice. Intelligence, oh no, it's AoE power, not AoE range. Noted. Okay. We can level up the swamp ball. Leaves behind tar blobs over time. That would increase the poison damage up a bit and the overall damage. We've got vampire. 26. Oh, of course, because we merged them, we actually reduced the number of balls in our deck. Okay, that's kind of cool. 26 to 46 hit damage, but each hit has a 3% chance of healing health. I do like sap builds. Or laser, horizontal. Does that imply the existence of a laser diagonal, perhaps? 26 to 46 hit damage, deal 8 to 15 damage to all enemies in the same row. I mean, we're going for a horizontal build, so this makes absolute sense to pick up. Sure. Let's... okay. Fusion combines any 2 fully upgraded balls, combining their properties into 1 ball. Balls can only be fused once. Can I... Can I fuse the evolved balls? Can I evolved balls? Will this change? I mean, it specifically said I can only do it once. You know what? No, let's go for the level up then, and we'll see if that can. Okay, no, that wasn't the best level up. Oh, there's the little tar blobs. Cool. Right, I see. They're being spawned from the back line, moving upwards. Okay. Oh, actually, no. They are spawning from what I'm firing. Did I just get hit by an arrow stupidly? I think I did, in fact, get hit by an arrow stupidly. I'm very much liking... Oh, what's that? I think I just picked something up, actually. Okay. But I'm very much liking the effects that we're seeing right now. Very much liking these effects. The lasers in particular. Though... I think that was by far more impressive when it was firing the first time and slowly making its way up the field. More leadership. Okay, very nice, very nice. We can increase the swamp ball. I think we probably should. Let's get you up to level 2, is it, I think? Yes, level 2. We've got a fusion over there. How much experience to our next level, I wonder? Do I go for the... fusion right now, or can I possibly get... I don't think I can. I need to get back down there as quickly as I can. Okay, phew. Almost lost it. I wonder if you can lose it, or if it's like an auto pickup. Okay, well, at least we've got the tar ball, the swamp ball rather, is now up to level 3. I'll grab a little bit of something over there. Keep up the attacks. Want to maximize the attacks on the side wherever possible. Oh, don't want to pick that one up just yet. I want to see if I can fuse the laser with anything. Endurance is increased. Oh, there we go. We can get it. All right. Well, let's try this out. Can I get... Oh. Sorry, I meant evolve, but I guess I can't. It kind of sucks. All right. Well, swamp plus... what do I go with? Maybe if this causes large AoE, we could have lasers, or... Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Now, this is the question of whether it's just the initial ball hit that causes... Okay, swamp plus laser. 95 to 179 hit damage. Leaves behind tar blobs over time. Enemies who walk into them are dealt a bunch of damage and are slowed. Each stack of poison deals 2 to 3 damage. The ball and its tar blobs also deal 5 to 10 damage. Interesting that it's inherited the increased damage. Now, can I level this up further? because it specifically has fused 2 max level balls. Now, when I'm giving a new ball, it comes to me at level 1. Does this come to me at level 1? If so, then it might be a way of getting extra damage. Deals 11 to 29 damage to all enemies in the row. Area of effect damage from laser horizontal also inflicts the status effect from swamp. Okay, well, I mean, that's not amazing. No, it gave it to me at level 3. That does seem to be the highest level. I am picking up wood and stone, it looks like, which is to what end? I guess that's for the production of the buildings, the homestead that it was mentioning. Well, let's make sure that you get taken out, please and thanks. Okay, well, I can just wander over on this side. We are up against the next mini-boss, Elite, I guess. Let's see if we can't do a little bit more damage. I do love the changes in the effects, though. That is something I wasn't expecting. Like, the effects are really, really pretty. The screenshots do not do this justice. Seeing this in action is much, much better. Could you please stop shooting me? Oh, wait, I'm actually fighting an elite that's shooting me. It wasn't the archer. I'm sorry, I was blaming you, and it wasn't even your fault. All right, can I not punch the... Oh, no, okay, they're not going through you anymore, which is not the best. Okay, endurance leadership has gone up again. Let's have a look at that. We're now up to 7. I'm very much liking that, actually. Oh, that being said... One of the balls explodes on hit. Oh, this build might not be the best for that then. Increased critical hit 15 when hitting in the back. Okay. Increased movement speed by 10% and move at full speed while... Ooh, that would be good. Or Broodmother has a 25% chance of birthing a baby ball each... Oh, I have to take this one. How could I not? I mean, come on. That's just the obvious choice. Nope, thank you. Please and thanks. Let's continue on with the damage. The problem is that I don't get the balls to fire again until they come back to me. Except this one, which explodes on contact. I suppose that's one upside to it. But the other balls, they pass through and then go up to the back, and then they're lost from me until I get them back. This has a downside. Can I see how much health you've got? Is there any way to see the... Ouch! Please stop. My intelligence is increased. I guess I'll grab you. Yeah, no, this is dead. I need... Ow! Okay, I'm gonna die to you because... Oh, no. Ow! I've got like 1 or 2 more hits. Please come back to me, balls. Thank you. Ow! I need this to die. You're letting me die. I've got 1 hit left in me, and I was on the wrong side of you when I fight. Poop. Okay. Okay, I can see the downside to my balls. It looks like when they pass through and they hit the back wall, they don't pass through on the way back. They simply bounce around at the back of the field. So I needed way more damage potential, and I didn't have it. Well, I did. I had row damage potential. I did not have column damage potential. I wonder if there's a laser vertical then, because that would make more sense. Either way, leveled up the warrior, level 2, plus speed and dexterity. What do you mean? Oh, post. Is this like meta progression? Oh, it seems so. Found a bunch of resources. All right, that was a fairly quick run. Launches. I got quite a lot of launches. Oh, that's actually a really good breakdown, giving me an overall DPS readout. So the laser definitely got a lot. Swamp got a lot, but then it was my highest evolved ball, so that does make sense. But I mean, the egg sac did quite well as well. All right. Now, well, that was a much faster run than I was expecting. I guess we'll possibly do a second run. I might switch over to mouse and keyboard, see how that is, and I can give you my opinion on it. All right, welcome to New Babylon, your home base. Okay, open up the sidebar. Let's plant some wheat to get started. Open the build menu. Select wheat. Okay, it cost me 30 gold. A field to harvest wheat. Is there anything particular to do here? Oh, I can zoom out. Oh, okay. Well, I can notice a very distinct line there. So I'm assuming we can expand out into this area with time. All right. But where are we going to place this? I put it close. Open up the sidebar. Okay. And select forests. Okay. I'll put the forest at the back. You now have some resources tiles. You'll have to send out someone to harvest them. Aim towards resources. Oh, you only have 1 shot per day. Okay, what's the harvest? View workers. Oh, are my characters the workers? Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, I'll, I guess, go ahead and, is anything happening here? Hello? Hello? What? Hello? It's a demo, okay? These things happen. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Welcome to New Babylon, your home base. Now, there we go. Right, I've switched over to keyboard just in case. Like this. I mean, yeah, it's showing that it'll go through. So, like, the workers have a limited time. Okay, this is what happened. Your workers have a limited time per harvest before getting exhausted. Very well. You can hold right mouse button. Okay, but I've switched over to keyboard and mouse just in case the controller was the problem, but it doesn't look like that was the case. I don't think we're getting any more. There were just 2 things. Fair enough. Resources gathered. A successful harvest. You'll need the resources you gathered to construct other buildings and upgrades. Very well. Can I? I can build more. Do I want to? Warfare, housing. I mean, I guess I do. Pop this over there, maybe? Oh, actually, maybe not. How about I pop that there and then I can build another wheat farm there? I'm not sure if that was wise to use up my resources like that, but we'll see. Right, rearrange. Oh, I can rearrange them. That's quite nice. Okay, options. We've got too late. I've already wish listed it. Encyclopedia. Okay, well, not too bad, not too bad. We've got, okay, obtained 1, upgraded 2, times 3 undiscovered evolution. Oh, this is cool. I very much, does it show the actual evolutions? Okay, that is, there are lots of options here. I'm actually looking at a couple of these look very interesting. They're just the silhouettes. The passives, there are many passives. We have encountered a couple of the enemies. All right, let's resume. Okay, game, let's have another try. The pit lift, level 1. A lift to bring riches back from the depths of the pit. Upgrade with gears. Gear pieces to unlock deeper levels. Okay, well, let's, how deep do we want to go, though? Like, are we thinking like blue whistle? We definitely aren't thinking white whistle. Let's go ahead and jump back in. We've got many things not available in the demo, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. There's art in the background. Not sure how well that's going to come through in the video, but I am very much liking this. Is already very well thought out, it seems. All right, let's play. And we'll see if mouse and keyboard makes any difference. Also, you know, not picking... picking things that I scarcely understand and which cause all kinds of shenanigans. Actually, let me, because I'm no longer aware of the controls, button mappings, what is autofire? Autofire is middle mouse button. Fantastic. We're going to turn that off so I've got a little bit more control. Let's try and get these shots in behind you. That should do a lot of damage back there. There we go. Marvelous. I am going to want to try and take you out down here though, so well, actually I kind of want to throw them over there, get a nice bit of damage there. Perfect. And maybe bounce. There we go. Perfect. Right, let's get these in behind. And I will just go about my business collecting everything else. Right, a little bit of strength. Interesting. Our stats have changed. Ah, oh, where were you the last round? Well, that does beg the question. Can I evolve the two late? I've got to try. Oh, come on. I've got to try. Now I know that they exist. I have to know if they can exist in harmony. That would have been ideal for the last build. So maybe if I get a chance to do that again, we will this time, because that was actually pretty amazing. I will confess. Right, there we go. Now that's perfect. Okay, stop chanting, you scallywags. All right. Magnet, I'm not really into that right now. I would much prefer the laser damage over the bleed at the moment. We've got much more potential. I wonder if the lasers can destroy the arrows as well. That would be very interesting to find out. Let's try and get it over there. Thank you. And pop all of this. Oh, that's perfect there. Need to get rid of you from the front. Oh, that's interesting. The balls were able to sneak through a corner. There we are. Would laser beams count for this? If the laser beam originated at the back? Let's try that. We'll see. I'm not sure if we're going to get that, but I would very, very much like to find out. Okay, let's continue to try and hit these blocks over there. Okay, that's going to be a problem for me if you don't want... Oh, they die if you take damage from them. Okay, so maybe it's only the elites that continue damaging you. Fair enough. That would actually make a lot of sense. That's a cool way of making the elites stand out as much more dangerous threats. I kind of like that, actually. All right, let's get these balls up behind. There we go. That's what we want. The vertical laser really is a get behind the blocks and just bounce around infinitely at the back of the field kind of upgrade, I feel. Shoot 1 to 2 baby balls each time you're healed. Would that count if I was at full health? Because that vampirism block suddenly sounds really good. Let's pick it up and see if we can make something like that happen. Because that could scale ridiculously. Because right now we're quite limited in the amount of balls that we can have on the field. But imagine that I was just constantly firing off the baby balls. Also, does it originate from the source of the healing, or does it originate from me? That will probably affect things quite a lot. There we go. Another level. All right. Well, I think getting the stronger laser makes more sense, but I really want to get those laser balls up behind my enemies. Oh, those very wide enemies are particularly vulnerable to the vertical lasers, aren't they? There we go. All right, now we want some bouncing around here. I need to get rid of you very quickly. Ooh, there is a fusion there. Do I have enough levels to get... there's no way I can get anything up to level 3, unfortunately. So that is a hopeless dream. I'll just grab you now then. All right, fission. That we can have multiple levels on the same object. Did that happen in the first round? I just didn't pay attention to it. That was very silly of me if so, but that is very good to know. Right, dexterity. Oh, ooh, exactly what I wanted. All right, all of the lasers, all of the time. Are we gonna get? Will I just end up with like a cross fusion, or I will laugh if you can't actually if you can't evolve these together. I will laugh whilst also being disappointed, but I'll have to credit it. Like, well played, Devs. You knew exactly what I was thinking and you blocked it. You scallywags, you. But I would respect the move. Right, nevertheless, I think that is amazing, that right there. I am going to have to start doing a bit more damage to you though, because you are terrifying. Let's get these behind you, shall we? Let's see if I can't do that. We've got some baby balls back there. Let's get these balls over here, please, and thank you. I desperately need that. When you catch a special ball, automatic... Ooh. Okay, destroy the 2 nearest enemies when you're hit from close range. Would that work on elites? I'm worried this build is about to die if I don't get rid of all of these very quickly. I need some more damage over here. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's a bit of health, I think. Okay, I can catch loads. Oh my lord, it was like a machine gun. I was catching the balls immediately, so firing off more baby balls. That was fantastical. All right, tempted to get you actually, but would like to get you up to level 3. Sheriff's Office unlocks a new character. Oh, okay. And again, I really want this. Can I roll? Yes. Do we? Evolution? Yes. Okay, it's going to be a cross. Not diagonal. I will take the cross, though. Oh, wow. That's like a holy hand grenade of balls. Deals 21 to 31 damage to all enemies in the same row and column. The whole... The holy laser. Okay, fair enough. I am not disappointed, actually. I think that is amazing. That is glorious in every measurable way. I love it. Very well. But I've got nothing else to fuse right now. I want to get another level if I can before I pick you up. So I've got something else to do. Balls deal 75% more damage after hitting the back of the field. Otherwise, damage is reduced by 40%. That's not great. None of these are great, but I guess I could take extra bleed. Sure. Right. Okay, well, I guess I'm taking you then. Let's see what we get. Oh, all right. That's fine. Let's do some damage. I mean, I can just catch the special balls, I suppose. Oh, my lord. Okay, that is beautiful. Please, more of that. Yes. Let's get you... Oh, that is glorious. More. More. Oh, I want to try and... I don't... Does it only count as a catch if I catch it from the front? Because I don't think I'm firing off baby balls when it gets to the... No, I'm not. I think it has to be caught from the front. Noted. Well designed. Okay, so that gives me an incentive. It's not just, oh, well, it's going to happen eventually, so I can just not care. If I want to use that ability, I do need to be quite proactive about catching them. Fair enough. Endurance up. Vampirism. We need to take this. We have to take this. Now, I don't know if I can heal if I've not got any missing health, but... I mean, it would allow me to be a little bit more... I didn't... But it would allow me to be a little bit more aggressive. Really? Only one level? That is a disappointment. Very well. Right, let's just demolish you if I can. Can my special balls go through multiple arrows, I wonder? Let's continue this. There we go. So much attack power when we're close up to something. So that's an emergency delete the elite button, I think. Right, I do still want you to be behind my enemies more than not. Let's try and pop that. Oh, they're chanting because I'm getting close to the elite, I think. Oh, that's actually a really cool detail. It's like they're summoning their ultimate weapon. There we go. I guess I'm going to pick this up. Oh, I've got a fusion. Oh, of course I can. But do I want to? I mean, I could. If I have... But imagine this with vampirism. If all my lasers cause vampirism, that would scale so aggressively with the bandage. can't believe it even went thing. All right. Okay, I wonder if there is like meta progression that would allow me to get better rolls. Increase the area of effect damage, such as earthquake, laser, and lightning by 20%. Maybe. Maybe. 25% chance to launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. I'm doing that quite a lot. But having more damage on you, I think, is the better play. Right, you were the one that killed me last year. Let's find out if this build is a bit different. I mean, I'm not going to be doing loads of damage from behind, so I guess that is inherently different, but I would have liked to have had the opportunity to find out if this would have fixed that problem, honestly. But I'll live with it, I guess. Alright, let's just pop all of these quickly. Thank you. Don't get hit by unnecessary enemies. Let's try and get that ball up behind now, I think. Because honestly, it will do stupid damage. Right, let's pop you back there. There we go. Nice. You go up there, and I will focus everything else on the elite directly. Because the laser ball really doesn't get a lot of punch out of that. I really need to get you behind these people, like, so badly. Please come over here now. I need more of that, please. We're gonna die. There we go. I need you to start kicking off, please. Like, really bad. Okay, fine. I'll just catch the balls in front. Hopefully. Fireball. Add stacks of burn. Might be what I need. I could possibly lifesteal through you, though. If I just... Oh, okay. That worked. That worked. I was not sure it would. I'm going to be honest. I need some extra levels, though. I think we might still lose. Okay, that'll do. I do desperately need some more. Oh, damn it. Can't lifesteal through just getting hit like that, unfortunately. Okay. Well, it was cool to see the holy laser. I feel like it would have been... Honestly, I think if I could have gotten to the point where the holy laser was behind all of the blocks, just constantly bouncing, that would have worked really well in that run. Wood Master. Increase the harvest clock by 0.1 seconds each time harvesting wood, up to 20 times per harvest. Oh, okay. Pierce through boulders when harvesting. I think we're going to go with this one. Okay, getting more levels, and the blueprint was found. That was glorious. It dwarfed any of the damage we were doing last time, but I definitely made some poor choices there. All right, well, we'll give another shot, though I believe we have... yeah, we've unlocked a housing blueprint. Build the house will unlock a new character. Very well. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Sheriff's Office unlocks a new character. I mean, I could... Maybe? But I want to. Not entirely sure. I feel like that's going to block me from... Okay, you've unlocked a new character. The itchy finger. That is not what I was expecting from the Sheriff's Office, but okay. Right, I want to move this around. So shift, rearrange, maybe pop you down there. Could I build another wheat? Another forest might be better. Okay. Actually, let me have a look. In harvest, do you... Okay, I'm not sure this would work. Can I go back? Yes, I can. Okay, good. We're going to need to expand. Not in the demo, that's a shame. All right. Let's move you there. I think that will look a little bit better. There we go. So this should hit everything, I would hope. Oh, I've got more people. No, up there. Damn it. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. I missed out on one of the woods. But I did have an extra person to help out this time, which was actually quite nice. Oh, is that because this character is in play? Maybe. Well, let's go and have a look. So... Warriors level 4, the default character, no special gameplay quirks. The itchy finger starts with burn. A disgraced deputy has scattered aim, but shoots twice as fast. Okay, I get why you're called the itchy finger now. Launches balls in if any are available. Can move at full speed while shooting. Okay, that's good because it sounds like you auto shoot. No different scaling there. Okay, well, I think sure. Let's jump in again. We've definitely got time for another run. Maybe another run after that as well. We will see. We will see. I guess it depends on how quickly I die. Right. Okay. Oh, wow. You do, in fact, fire your balls quite quickly. That is a statement. All right. Let's get you up behind if we can. All right. The flame ball is definitely getting some burn damage going. There we go. Let's try and fire all of these straight forward and immediately catch them if I can. There we go. Honestly, I think maybe I should have just tried that on the Elite. The Elite's base is shaped differently, though, and I can only assume that is to stop that particular tactic, because I guess it is a bit cheesy when you think about it. But I could have just stood in front, just unloading directly into them. Increase movement speed. Well, I'm already doing that, so that doesn't really matter. Oh, I don't like any of these. Oh, actually... maybe that is in fact a good one. And that would allow me to be very brute force about things. But I still kind of feel that I want my attacks to be bouncing. That really feels like the meat and guts of a ball breaker game. Now, granted, you know, this does change the formula enough for the normal meta to not really apply, but still, oh, vampirism straight away. Sure, I'll pick that up. Don't mind a little bit of life steal, especially if you can get something like that bandage on the go. Right, there we go. I'll just apply all of this straight forward, ideally. Of course, everything is now over there, so I'm not getting those balls straight back, but that's okay. There we are. I'll just try and stay in the same column as the things I'm attacking. Am I going to get enough health to be able to... Well, it's not like I would be able to do anything here, but I might get an extra ball. So we'll see. Oh, vertical laser. Yeah, okay. I will take that, and then we'll get the fusion. See what we get. All right, not bad, actually. Not bad at all. I haven't properly looked at the effect of the fire, though. I should really look into that. It looks like it's just a dot. I would expect it to be, but I probably should make sure to check that is the case before I start running half-cocked. Though probably the best character for that, by the sounds of it. Ouch. Okay, maybe I should be paying attention to you. I do wish I could shoot backwards, so when I'm far up the field, though I guess that does make sense. You really want me to make the holy laser, don't you? And who am I to argue against fate? I think I just lost out on a bit of experience there, though, which is a bit of a shame. But noted. You definitely can do that. Let's get all of these up behind if we can, please. All the way over there. That's right. Yep, that'll do. Right, I'm going to go grab this. I'm not going to risk losing it again. Losing one of these, rather. Okay, not a great one, but I'll take it, I suppose. All right, let's try and get these up behind. There we go. Very nice. Got a load of blocks there. That was very nice, actually. All right, I've only got one up to level 2. This, what are you? Floats around your character and shoots baby ball at enemies of 20 seconds is a long time. Right, can I get enough experience to get another roll before having to get that reaction again? I mean, I am getting experience nice and fast, so there is a possibility. Let's see what we can do. Let's try and make this happen. I would very much like to get a super attack nice and early. Right, let's grab all these. There we go. Are we going to get what I need? Yes, we are. Let's run back before I lose it. Evolution, of course. The holy laser. All right. Now then, can we possibly get the passive to get the balls up behind our enemies? Because if we could, that would be amazing. Right, let's try and get you up there. Honestly, because is it just me, or does that have a flat base at the back? Because if that was the case, then getting the holy ball up behind it would basically destroy it. Because I could shoot it straight through it, and then it would just bounce infinitely at the back, destroying it completely. Okay, let me catch the ball. There we go. Let's try and catch these as they go. Thank you. Let's try and get them over there. We've got some sort of skeletal bishop there. Not too fond of you. Maybe I should just unload into close range. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh. Are we just getting the same build as before? Look, I liked where that build was going, okay? I want to find out if it can be truly amazing. Though I am worried about you. You're kind of proving a little bit difficult for me to remove. Oof, that was much closer than I would like. I could take you up to 3. Burn length, it's burn units are dealt 6 to 10 damage per stack per second. Lots of stacks. Or this. Let's go for the eggs. Right, let's get rid of you if I can. Okay, never mind, I can't. What have I got? Gunsmith. All characters gain +1 bonus dexterity. Effects, fire, rate, reload time, and critical chance. Okay. But like just a default upgrade? Ooh, what have we got here? Balls deal 20% bonus damage until they hit a wall. Gain 1.5 baby balls, but your aim becomes scatter. We've already got scatter aim, so I don't think that matters. You can heal past your max health at 20% efficiency. Okay. All right, so that answers the question on overhealing. It is, in fact, a possibility. That will be huge with this build. Right, I need to take that before I lose it. Unfortunately, I couldn't get enough other stuff, but that's fine. That is going to go crazy, I think. Right, let's just unload directly into you. As long as I'm directly in front of you, then we get the damage bonus for attacking things in the same column as me. So I can probably clear this exceptionally fast. Alright, what kind of options do we have? Taking up to 2 is decent. So let's get more lifesteal potential. This wood there I would like to collect. Let's try and just punch through you. There we go. Right, need to grab you. We do not have that much of a magnetism, I guess. That might actually... Oh, okay. Well, that's now level 3, I guess. Right, I really want to try and just get the holy laser up behind things. That is my main objective. I'm not doing it in the best way, I grant you, but let's just clear a route straight up the side. And then from there, I should be able to start sending the holy laser out on assassination runs. We'll see if that works. I'm getting a little bit worried about the enemies building up the front though. That's a bit of a problem. Right, okay. So here's our opportunity. Holy laser, go. Go, go, go. Right, while you're doing that, I'm going to hoover up some experience. You came back much faster than I was expecting. Okay, well, I guess I'm picking this up then. See what we can get. I'm not getting very good fusions, I must confess. A little bit sad about that. Though they might be able to combine. Let's get my holy laser up to level 3, because then I could mix it, I suppose. Let's see what else we can do. I think if I'm going to try and fuse a Super Ball, I would want it to fuse with another Super Ball to get, you know, absolutely broken effect. This is a broken build game, if ever I've seen one, so we definitely want to try for those, you know, absolutely ridiculous synergies. There we go. Alright, I would like to see what else we can pick up here. I don't know if we can choose to unaccept a fusion if we don't want to. So let me see if I can't get this up to level 3 first. I very much doubt I can, but you never know. Miracles happen. But if I could achieve that, then it would allow me to... I've thrown away a lot of health here, but I think I'm just going to have to accept it. No, it's just fusion. It's 1 to 3 upgrades. I'll take it. Okay. Next one could potentially be amazing. We'll see what we can do. But I very much now need to be in the column with the elite most of the time once the balls are fired, so that I can reduce the incoming... so I can increase the amount of damage I'm actually doing to it. Ideally, I want to try and get the lasers up behind it, though, and then just stay in this column, applying extra damage potential to it. We'll see. Can I please set it on fire, though? That would be ideal. Let's just try and keep it on fire at all times, eh? Okay, how did the balls get on that trajectory? I'm not allowed to do that. Oh, right, it bounced off another enemy, it seems. Okay. Let's try and get these over there as quickly as we can. Okay, we've got something. Increase ball launch speed by 20%, but get knocked back a little bit. No. I think this is what I really need. I need to apply more and more fire to you at all times. I'm just going to stand here and tank the shots, because that is going to be way more dangerous to me than... Well, you do flat damage, so I just need to... Yeah, there we go. Okay. I just needed to tank it. I'm in a horrible position. I can't afford to tank damage now, but we are alive. Just... I could move a little bit faster. I don't think that's useful to me. Let's reroll. Balls that hit flaming enemies, light on fire and deal... Oh, now that one could be very useful. Evolution. Okay, what do we get here? Okay, we're mixing the egg sac and vampire, and we get mosquito swarm. Okay. Explodes into 3 to 6 mosquitoes. Mosquitoes attack random enemies, dealing 84 to 104 damage each tick. If a mosquito kills an enemy, they steal 1 health. Perfect, perfect. Actually what I need. Please apply the healing arts to me right now, otherwise I'm going to die. I may die anyway. There is a lot of things I need to kill on this row. As it stands, I'm not sure I have the kind of damage potential needed to do it in time. No, I did not. Okay, only 11 minutes there. Right, speed up to 2, dexterity up by 1. Blueprint found. Let's see the kind of DPS. And not that great. Not that great, to be honest. I got these two too late. Maybe I need to be much more aggressive in not using fusions unless I have a ball to evolve, because we got a lot of really low fission upgrades, like low numbers of upgrades from them. I mean, I guess that's just RNG, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, let's see. We can build a certain something. We've got warfare. All characters gain 1 bonus dexterity. Effect, fire rate, reload time. I mean, I'm a-okay with this. Where do I want to put it? Pop it there. Oh, scaffold placed. Send workers to bounce on the scaffold. Oh. Okay. I like this idea. But in order to get that to be useful to me, I'm going to need to do something like this. Can I move you? Yes. Something like that, maybe? All right, what I would like is for you to go. It's built. I've harvested most things, not everything though. Oh, no, I did. Fantastic. Okay. Resources gathered, construction complete. I like the fact that you have to hit it multiple times. That's deeply cool. Most buildings can be upgraded to improve their bonuses. Hold the tab to highlight them and left click to open up the upgrade menu. Okay. All right. So increases it to 4 from 2. All right, that's actually quite cool. Do I want to upgrade any of them? I guess I could. Sure. I'm gonna need... Oh, they were very expensive to upgrade though. Okay. All right, do we have time for one more run? I think we probably do. I think it is a distinct possibility. All right. But which character do we want to take is the question. I'd like to see your stats. So leadership 6 from the get-go. You start with bleed. I mean, I could get some more levels on you, which would be quite nice. 6 on dexterity. Endurance 5, strength 2. You don't do a lot of damage is the problem. You do a lot of damage from the get-go. Let's go ahead with the warrior and see what we can do. All right, one last run, and then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to wrap up the, the video. There's one more turn all over again. I'm just sat here thinking, oh, I'm saying one more run, but if the run is short, then I get to do a longer run, right? That's how that works. Because I won't have had my fill. That's a good sign when a game has that effect on me. All right, there we go. No, come back. Okay, yeah, there is definitely a value to catching the balls as early as you can. Actually, I'm going to pop on auto fire. Let's just unload over here if we can. There we go. I am very lazy. So it's going to be auto fire for me, I'm afraid, even if that is subpar on some level. All right, let's just try and take you out with the baby balls. There we go. That'll do. A little bit of extra bleed. Not going to say no. Leadership is upgraded. Okay. Freeze. 25% more damage. Sounds increasingly attractive. Yeah, let's go with that. I haven't needed... I don't feel the healing has really helped me out as much as I was expecting it to, because it is chance-based. And it just doesn't feel like you get a high chance. 20% extra damage hitting enemies from the front as a warrior. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. So let's just be all about the brute force. Let's try and make an absolute damage build here. We need to get the freeze chance up if we can, though. That would help out enormously. Let's try and make sure that I'm catching the balls. That's one of the main advantages to attacking from the front, I would say. Let's do a little bit more damage here, then everywhere. Let's get rid of the archers as quickly as we can, because they are kind of causing me a bit of trouble. Straight up there to that archer. Perfect. I need to get rid of you if I can. Let's try. Oh, I was trying to sneak around, but that was silly of me. It really wants me to have lasers. If we're going frontal assault, then horizontal laser is the better one. Okay, not a bad level up that time. Actually, really good. I'm all about that. Sure. Right, now we don't necessarily want our balls to get up behind. That is the arena of the vertical laser only. We want to be at the front, trying to have them clumped up together, or you know, wherever they are, as long as we're attacking a clump. That is the goal for us right now. Yeah, nice big clumped up units like that are perfect for us. That laser damage is amazing. Right, let's not waste any potential experience. That needs to be a very high priority for me to pick up. I don't want you. No. No, we're going to pick you up instead. Gold is not super duper available, it seems, so I'm going to want to try and avoid just spending that on rerolls unless I absolutely need to. So if there's anything that can be used in the build, I should probably pick that up. Though I will say that it does make sense to try and get as many different types of main attacks as possible, as quickly as possible, because that dramatically increases the efficacy of your build. And it also lets you know what direction your build is going in. Do we want stacks? I think so, actually. Sure, let's go dots. We've got burn, we've got poison, we've got freeze, kind of got a little bit of everything. Nothing is very heavily leveled, though, which is a problem. Let's try and avoid picking up the fusion until... well, a reactor, I'm going to call it, because usually it's the name of one of the things we do, just for clarity. But we'll try to avoid picking up the reactor unless I actually need it. Well, how did I manage to miss every single time? That will help, I think. Oh, I'm going to lose it. Right, there we go. Don't want to lose it, certainly. Okay, not a terrible level up, I'm going to be honest. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better too, but that's fine. Right, sure, let's get the bleed up. Who are you? We'll start off at 50% speed, but increase it 20% each bounce. Well, this would be very good if you could get it behind, but I'm not sure it would really affect it. But it has no downside, I suppose. But I think getting the bleed up so that I would be have balls available for evolution is more important to me. Alright, let's start doing damage to you, please, and thank you. Direct damage if possible. That'll do very nicely. Yes, just keep applying it. No, don't go the wrong way. There we are. That's what we need. And are you going to break anytime soon? You're being remarkably durable, I must say. Increase fire rate by 15%. No. We're going for you. We've got three. Oh, we've got fire and ice. Huh. Kinda tempted. Haunted house unlocks a new character. Oh, very nice indeed. Okay, we'll see if I can get poison up in time. So I've got maximum options available to me. There's no downside to that, in my opinion. But we'll see. Let's try and punch our way through here. There we go. Oh, no, I accidentally picked it up. That's my bad. Oh, never mind. Managed to get it right at the end. Right, I've got 2 evolutions available. Ooh, poison laser or ice laser? I think we're going to go with the poison laser, sure. Let's see what we get here. We have got the radiation beam. Emit a radiation beam on hit that deals 21 to 41 damage and applies 1 stack of radiation. Radiation lasts for 15 seconds and causes enemies to receive 10% more damage from all sources per stack. That sounds amazing. Oh. Oh, this fires the beam in the direction that the ball collided. Oh, that's very different. Okay, I am all aboard with that one. Okay, I very much like it, actually. Okay, let's continue to apply as much radiation as we possibly can. I'm gonna need to take you out as quickly as I'm able to. There we are. Let's just pop you scallywags if we can. Thank you. I'm going to need to be a little bit more on the ball, though. I hate myself. Right, there we go. Let's try and dig through these enemies. Honestly, the radiation beam is starting to feel like it would benefit from being right up behind the enemies. Huge damage upgrade increase there. Increased crit chance to 30% when hitting enemies on the left side. It's only one side in particular, which is less interesting to me, I'm going to be honest with you. Right, but there is no fusion between the ice and the bleed. That we know. I'm going to have to pick it up anyway, but... well, technically there is, I suppose. Oh, this would only be able to fuse these two because they're the only ones that are high enough level. Okay, I'm going to go for fission. It's only going to get one upgrade, but we... oh, it was literally the only upgrade. I was going to say it should give me the option of multiple levels, but it was very literally only one level away from max level. That does kind of suck, but I still think it would be better for me to hold on to those other attacks until I've got something more interesting to do with them. Right, there we go. Or at the very least until I can fuse something into the mega attack rather than just a basic attack. I can get poison again? No. Give me something else. Earthquake. Alright, I'll take that. Let's start doing some earthquake damage. I'm gonna unfortunately have to pick that up. There are 3 fusions. 1 to 2 upgrades is all I'd get. No, I'm gonna go with this. Radiation beam and bleed. Let's see what we get. Okay, emit radiation beam on hit that deals 31 to 62 damage and applies 1 stack of radiation. Radiation lasts 15 seconds and causes enemies to receive 10% more damage from all sources and inflicts 4 stacks of bleed. Bleeding enemies receive 1 damage per stack when hit by a ball, but I have to hit them by a ball. Area of effect damage from radiation beam also inflicts... oh, that is the best possible deal. And I love the new visuals as well. That's actually really nice. That is going to be amazing. Okay. And it'll be especially good when I'm just burrowing into an enemy because every stack of bleed and every ball that hits them is doing even more damage. That is glorious. And the radiation is causing them to take even more damage besides. Yeah, no, that is an amazing combo. Very much on board with that one. But I would also much like to have another option of either passive or a ball before we take fusion. Well, I guess we'll take one. There's no way I'm going to say no. We got 1 level anyway. This game is trolling. Right, okay, let's just get these balls up there so they can start doing their crazy damage at the back of the field, and then I will just apply as much damage forward as I can. Ouch, hurt a little bit, but it's fine. I will survive. Right, there we go. We need to dig through you guys, get this out of the way a bit. Taking unnecessary amounts of damage and running into arrows is definitely not helping the cause. Alright, let's try and apply as much damage forward as I'm able. Just to wipe out the things on the side. But honestly, if the elite gets through this, I die regardless. So, you know, it doesn't really help to focus all my attention on the minions on the side. I need to be applying this to the back of the elite if I can. Just try and dig through, especially with radiation beam and horizontal lasers. So really unnecessary amounts of damage there. When an enemy is frozen, they emit a chill to nearby enemies that deals 10 to 19 damage. Actually sounds quite good. Right, we need to clear out this area a little bit. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. How much damage have you taken? I need you to take more, please and thank you. We've gotten through you before, but you are definitely putting up quite a fight right now, aren't you? Right, let's see what I can do. I don't have a lot of... Oh, never mind. Okay, we actually demolished them a lot faster this time. I'm very much on board with that. That might make the frontal assaults much better. But this one would give me way more options. Can I merge? I'm fairly certain I can actually evolve. Okay, so we're going to have... Are we going to have 2 different laser beams? Oh, now I wish I'd saved up to have both of the laser beams. Oh, I wonder what would have happened if I had like a radiation ray and a freeze ray merge. Okay, emits a freeze ray when hitting an enemy, dealing 17 to 43 to all enemies in its path with a 10% chance of freezing for 10 seconds. I regret that I did not have that option available to me when we were fusing. I mean, I do like the bleed stacks, but I want to know what 2 beam weapons do when they fuse. If you have played the demo and you happen to know, please fill me in, because I'm desperately curious now. Yeah, let's continue upgrading the rays. They are amazing. There we go. Let's burrow through if you can. But what other weapons might I have available to me? I am losing experience to the sides here, which is unnecessary and very distressing. I'm gonna have to pick you up. Okay, 5 upgrades. Let's see what we can roll. 2, of course. Why would I get a lot of upgrades? Just because I could. That's basically like, you know, 90% of the time I'm going to roll low. Just so that occasionally when I get the incredibly high roll, I'll be euphoric about it. I want you, game. Playing with my feelings like this. Right, well, we've got a massive cluster, and I could just do something like this for a little bit, and I would be able to demolish a lot of them, but it does require that I dodge quite a lot of nastiness directly in front of me. I need some angled attacks down here, please. I've allowed you to build up way too much. That would really help. All baby balls doing more damage would be amazing by itself, but I desperately need to wipe out the clusters here. I've not got the kind of damage potential that I need. Not in the AoE, unfortunately. I've got basically no healing. It does suck a bit. Alright, let's get through there. Vampirism, where are you? I know I spoke ill of you before, but I take it all back. Alright, I'm going to die if I take one more hit from them. We'll see how we go. Okay, well, it's not terrible, and the earthquake will help a little bit. It is the AoE that I was asking after all. Alright, let's try and get through here. What I wouldn't do for a health pot game, by the way, just so you know. I would be very happy. I would be unspeakable thing for a health pot right now, actually. Alright, let's see. My main threat right now is wandering into an arrow whilst just trying to avoid the immediate damage. What have we got here? Passes through enemies. That might work. This one does allow a lot of damage, but let's see if we can get that ghost ball up behind our... Oh, there we go. Okay, you're just going to have to let me know what unspeakable things you want me to do, since you have kept up your side of the bargain. Right. Okay, as long as everything's shy of drink coffee, I'm alright with it. I got damaged again. I invoked the word of the name of coffee. Of course. That makes sense. That's on me. I spoke heretical things and I got punished. Everything seems about right. We are at the final boss and I have almost no health left. That is not the ideal situation, but okay. I think we can maybe manage this as long as I can get to that health pot. I mean, right now I am doing a decent bit of bouncing, but not the most. I didn't die. How did that not happen? I'm all right with it, but I think I've lost my opportunity to get healing. That kind of sucks. All right, I don't want to be here anymore, really, but okay. Let's see what I can do. I mean, I kind of need to be doing damage at the front of you, I feel. Maybe get those up behind to do some damage. Like, I'm not really applying any real damage here, it feels like. All right, let me just focus on dodging, I guess. Right now it seems relatively easy, but how long is it gonna... how long will it take me to... Well, I almost wasn't paying attention to that side attack there. But yeah, I'm basically doing nothing right now, and that is irritating. I don't seem to be able to deliver the damage to the enemy. I can't tell where on the enemy I specifically need my balls to hit either, which is a little bit of a problem. Oh, you just killed your minions. Okay, fair enough. Right here. Well, back to just the regular dodging then for now, which is fine. But I would love it if I could get a tell of where exactly on your person I need to deliver my attacks to deal decent damage, because basically nothing seems to be doing anything here. Hang on a second. We've definitely done... Oh, I have to attack you from behind. I'm on to you, you scallywag. Wow, opening up with an enemy that I have to attack from the back? Rude. That's like second phase kind of stuff, surely. Nevertheless, now I know your secret. I'm just going to try and avoid being attacked whilst delivering my attacks at an angle and hoping they hit, because I'm mostly focusing on your attacks right now rather than my own. Maybe there. Oh, damn it. Get your arm out of the way. Oh, I'm in trouble. Ugh. Okay, we are actually hitting you in the back there, so, you know, it is sort of working, but not particularly well. Uh-oh. That could have been awful. Right, now. Fire all of the attacks. Ah! Ouch! That is unfair, dropping them on my head. I don't have enough life to deal with those kinds of shenanigans. Alright, but we have actually done a fair bit of damage to the king, I suppose, now I look at it. Okay, that is a new type of attack. Oh, that makes things a little bit awkward for me, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to dodge all of these is getting a little bit more complicated, but I think I may be okay. Just need to deliver a little bit more damage up the back there. And just leave the mouse somewhere around here. Yeah, I'm not really paying too much attention. I'm mostly watching the damage I'm doing to the king out of my peripheral vision rather than my actual vision. Oh, that was lucky. Oh my lord, that was close. That was close. I very nearly whiffed that right at the end there. All right, Boneyard Trophy. Gain plus 0.05 status effect power for each character you've completed the Boneyard with. Each fast tier completion on top of that adds a plus 0.005 bonus per character. And full stone and 100 gold. Okay, that's not too bad. And I've got a gear. One more until the lift upgrade is unlocked. But we know that that is not part of the demo, so I'm not going to rush towards it. Nevertheless, getting these upgrades for the warrior is quite nice. I can see me playing the demo a lot. There appears to be a lot of different combinations. When we were looking in the encyclopedia, there were many, many different evolution options available to us. But let's have a look at what we can build. We've got warfare, we've got housing, unlocks new characters. Very well, I'll just pop you there. What about warfare? Cannot afford it. Cannot afford this either. Okay, well, I don't see any particular reason to go about that. Oh, that upgrade. All characters gain plus 2 dexterity. I mean, I might do it. But first, and indeed foremost, we're going to pop that there. Actually, do I have anything else? Can I place another? Yes, I can. Let's pop you over there then. And actually, could I move you down here? And then perhaps place another one over here. I can, in fact. Okay. How about I just shimmy you to the side? Rotate that around a little bit. No, I think that probably works a bit better, ultimately. Let's see what we can harvest. Can I hit you a couple more times? Come on. There we go. Got it built. Didn't manage to get the last word. Oh, well, that's fine. You've unlocked a new character, the Repentant. And if you want to see what the Repentant plays like, then you're going to have to let me know down in the comments or by massaging those beautiful buttons down below. As always, though, if you're looking to add this game onto your Steam wishlist and play the demo for yourself, you can find links in the video description. But that is going to be it for me and from Ball X Pit for now. Thank you ever so much for joining me and making it to the end of the video. It is appreciated. And I will see you next time. But until then, do take care, everyone.